geopolitical importance of India is a reality. India is not less than Pakistan in real terms when among the eyes of Turkish people. There is a witch hunt going on against Ekrem Imamoglu, and there is a judicial harassment that has been going on. There is a democratic backsliding in our country, Turkey.
So what is the plan of action from opposition?
To consolidate, to protest, and to show the will of people without any disturbance and without any loss of attention.
How do you look at the return of hostages who are still in Gaza?
And not releasing the hostages is not the correct method of bringing peace to the table.
India Today Global is present at Raisina Dialogue 2025, and with me is Bilal Biliji, Member of Parliament from Turkey. So thank you so much for speaking to India Today Global first.
It's a pleasure to be here with you.
All right, beginning with, I want to ask you about the domestic political situation in your country. The Istanbul mayor was arrested. Members related to him were given detention orders. And ever since, Erdogan lost elections last year, we've seen this political atmosphere building in the country where opposition is not really given a voice. And you are the voice of opposition. So tell us, how do you look at those developments?
Well, first of all, it's true and it's unfortunate that the mayor of Istanbul, Mr. Ekrem Imamoglu, got arrested early this morning, and he was arrested very early in the morning, and 100 policemen were at his residence. So unfortunately, this instance is an attack on Turkish democracy and the will of the Turkish people, because Mayor Ekrem Imamoglu is a democratically elected politician and a mayor, and he's the only challenger to the current status quo and the current administration. So it seems that there is a witch hunt going on against Ekrem Imamoglu, and there is a judicial harassment that has been going on in Turkey against Mayor Imamoglu. These are all demonstrate that there is a democratic backsliding in our country, Turkey. Unfortunately, this has been the case. We have been surprised and shocked. And indeed yesterday, Mayor Imamoglu's college diploma has been revoked. So these are the steps to disqualify him, so he would not be eligible to run as a presidential candidate. And we were, as CHP, People's Republican Party of Turkey, we were planning to nominate him this Sunday in our primary elections, to nominate him as the presidential candidate of our party. So this is also an strategic move, strategic assault against our party and the will of our citizens.
Okay, so from what you described just now, it seems like there have been deliberate attempts to, remove or just erase any opposition that has come up against the President Erdogan, right? So what is the plan of action from opposition?
Well, the plan of action from the opposition is to consolidate, to protest, and to show the will of people without any disturbance and without any loss of attention, because we love our country, we love our nation, we love our people, and our priority is always Turkey first. This is the mindset and the goal and strategy of Mayor Imamoglu, as well as our party chairman Özgür Özel. In the recent polls, our party has been leading against the ruling administration and the ruling party. These were the alarm bells for the ruling party, and that's why these attacks have been executed, because it demonstrates that they are desperate nowadays.
All right. Now going from national politics to the larger issue of what's happening in the Middle East, we've seen a lot of churning happen. Gaza ceasefire has been breached. Israel has started its military operation in Gaza again. Over 500 people were killed. How do you look at those developments?
Well, unfortunately, as of Monday evening, the ceasefire was breached, as you said. more than 500 people died, and most of them are women and children. This suffering gotta stop. And more importantly, nowadays, throughout these attacks from Israel, people and children, women especially, are dying, suffering from hunger nowadays. Put aside the missile attacks and so forth. So unless there is a solution to the Israeli-Palestinian issue, which is the basic reason and fundamental point to the turmoil, to all kinds of problems in the Middle East. Unless this is solved, I believe nothing else can be resolved and concluded. For example, a few days ago, State of Egypt proposed the Arab plan, and there must be a two-state solution in between Palestine and Israel. And Israel Defense Forces, they have to withdraw from Gaza at all costs, and the world should not give up and should not allow the two-state solution fade away. Unless there is a solution, I believe that the turmoil and the problems in the Middle East will remain one way or the other, because throughout the years, our region has seen many problems, from Iraq to Syria to Lebanon and Egypt and so forth. So, and our people suffered throughout the last few decades. People are tired and sick of these instability and wars and all these conflicts.
All right. One of the reasons given by Israel for the breach of ceasefire was that Hamas refused to return the hostages that are still present in Gaza. And hostage crisis is something that Israel has been suffering from ever since the war started. How do you look at that, and how do you look at the return of hostages who are still in Gaza?
I mean, at all costs, if hostages are civilians, I believe that they should be released immediately at all costs. And not releasing the hostages is not the correct method of bringing peace to the table. But as I said, both sides, Israel and the state of Palestine, should come to the table, find a solution, and air their differences, and peace must resume and ceasefire must resume as soon as possible, because people in the Middle East, especially in Palestine, has suffered substantially, and their sufferings gotta end.
All right, now coming back home, we're going to talk about India and Turkey relationship. So, of course, Pakistan has always been an angle there, and especially on Kashmir issue, the two countries do not see eye to eye. How do you assess the relationship right now?
Well, it is simple, very simple in my own view, because nowadays our party's approach is realpolitik, if I may say. And India is a world power. It's the fifth largest economy. Also, the largest number of Muslims are living in India. So these are facts. And I know that the state of India is a founding member of G20 as well as BRICS. So the geopolitical importance of India is a reality. And I believe that if both nations can strategically find ways to collaborate and to find strategies to work on together, the path and also untapped potentials between both countries are limitless.
You talked about both the countries working on, growing their relationship. So, which sectors do you think that both the countries can cooperate on?
I know that pharmaceutical, as well as IT industry, data centers, as well as textile, and also Bollywood, the movie industry, entertainment industry is a big.
Do you watch Bollywood movies?
Uh, when I was a student in the United States, I used to watch it more often, but now here and there, I take a peek at it. So, but regardless of it, I'm a fan of Indian movies, Indian music.
Your favorite Bollywood actor, if you could share the name?
That's a difficult one to name at the moment, to spot on at the moment.
All right. So you think, but these are the areas that both the countries can work on and improve their relationship further?
Definitely, definitely, because end of the day, India is a very big country, 1,450,000,000 population. As I said, fifth largest economy in the world. There are a lot of ways that both countries can collaborate. Also on defense industry, because Turkey also similar to India, our geopolitical position and strength is also a plus for India. So as vice versa. So I think both countries bring a lot to the table if they find a way to collaborate. But all respects, when it comes to Pakistan, Pakistan is a brotherly nation, but India is not less than Pakistan in real terms when among the eyes of Turkish people. Turkish people also love Indian people and appreciate the Indian culture and history and heritage at all costs.
Well, India is not less than Pakistan. This is coming from the Turkish MP on India Today Global. Thank you so much. Stay tuned to our channel where we simplify geopolitics for you.